Good afternoon, my beautiful friends. This is Simeon Papa Elias with the REC, and I'm bringing you a segment of REC news this afternoon. Once again, huge headline in Toronto that the condo party that we've been enjoying is slowly going to start to dissipate, and we have a lot of thoughts surrounding that. We have a lot of data surrounding that. So to go a little bit, to dig a little bit deeper from those headlines, I have prepared some data to back up everything that I am about to say, and really give you a good outlook of things to come in 2019. So first and foremost, the condo sector has been a huge part of our sales in 2016, 17, 18, and we do anticipate it to make up about at least 50% of the investment sales above and beyond the end user for 2019. And I will tell you why. First and foremost, the price and entry ticket to get into the real estate market in Toronto, in the condo segment alone, the average is over $570,000, and the average freehold is now well over $1 million. With that being said, it makes the condos very approachable and the easiest way to get in. But why do the headlines say that the party's about to end? Well, they're saying that for many reasons. The top one being that the city of Toronto and the province of Ontario did such a great job at taking the wind out of the sails of the real estate market by implementing both federal, provincial, and municipal rules. In the municipal level, development charges have doubled in the last 2 years. At the provincial level, they implemented originally the Ontario Fair Housing Plan, which set rent controls and other limited structures to stop the frenzy that was the first half of 2017. And at the federal level, of course, the B20 stress test took away almost 25% of purchasing power of any given buyer. That right there put a real big slowdown together in our entire nation, but in Toronto specifically, as well as of course the foreign buyers tax, you had a lot of hits that created a big amount of hurt in the second half of 2017 and 2018. So when we saw the record in 10 years sales volume down, it's not by coincidence or that our market went from the best in the world to 120th in the world. It's not because anything changed or the sun didn't shine. It's because the government regulation took that away. What are we to expect in 2019? Developers are still going through a very, very hard time getting their approvals. The City of Toronto, between development charges and the amount of time it takes to get through the red tape in order to put a building together, are now starting to choose markets in the 905. So Mississauga, Markham, Richmond Hill, Oakville, Burlington, Oshawa, Whitby, Pickering are all seeing record-breaking applications for new density, for intensification in their center cores, and the people who are buying this real estate up are exactly those people who would have otherwise bought in downtown Toronto, where the prices may or may not at this point make sense. Unless there's a AAA product, it's very unlikely somebody's going to pay $1,100 a foot to be off the subway. So if you're on the subway line and the fundamentals of your real estate purchase in Toronto is intact, I think you're going to do really well. But you do have to keep in mind that you have to be extra cautious, and there's a lot of those things that you need to be careful of, and we put out regular content on all the things to look for pre-construction purchase and resale purchasing. But as far as the condo market and condo segment is concerned, just pay super close attention to the developments that are launching, and if you need help with any of that analysis, we are here to look at any deal in any market. All you have to do is submit the details of the deal that you're trying to put together, and we'll take a look and give you a second opinion if you so require it. Other than that, some of the big guys in Toronto are definitely making commentary. We have Jared Menkes of Menkes Developments making comment for 2019, and what Jared is being quoted to Bloomberg is that very simply he's going to have to put in work to show his value proposition to the buyers of his developments. It's not going to be open the door and you have lineups around the corner. So I think everybody's prepared to work harder and to make sure that they deliver a product that is rentable, a good place to live, and how that's all going to come about. And they are picking very carefully the sites that they go into to make sure that they're either close to the universities, close to the downtown tech core, and to the financial district. Other than that, again, from the REC perspective and analysis, we depend on Urbanation for our monthly reports. And Urbanation has indicated that in the last 3 years, prices of condos have appreciated by 50%. That has never been done before, not without some kind of an anomaly in the marketplace or a unique or an exception. We're talking about the GTA, where the GDP is at 3.5 and the population growth is at 1.6. So your GDP is double that of residential growth and immigration growth, which means the market still has every fundamental for more growth. I don't think it's going to be another 50% in the next 3 years. I think it's going to calm down. But in 2019, you can still expect with great confidence to win in your purchases. Just make sure that you're sticking to all the principles that we as content providers and as brokers in this business always push, and make sure we exemplify in every single transaction that we do. From the REC, this is Simeon Papa.